Hi, good evening, class. This is Hector here. As I start off this self-reflection presentation, I'd like to first begin speaking about the insights I've had on this learning experience by covering my personal growth and the challenges that I've had. So, upon beginning the MBA program, I still wasn't really sure what concentration I wanted to go into. So, I started with an open mind, doing the general courses, and one of the things that was a bit challenging for me was the financial aspect. There were a bunch of classes that were altered towards finance, and it for the concentration I ended up picking human resource management. I didn't think that it would require so much of a financial aspect, but it did. So I thought that was a bit challenging, as well as the whole teamwork concept. I'm a veteran, and I come from like the line in which we do a lot of stuff in a team capacity. However, there's always one lead or one team lead. In this scenario or in these in this dynamic where you're working online with other students who are in different time zones, and basically like your teammates are selected by the instructors randomly, and you don't really know who you're working with or what challenges they have. It makes it a bit difficult because you do still establish a team lead, but kind of getting to know that person or the way the team works best and such a condensed course within the timeline, the 8 week course makes it a bit difficult. I would say like the personal growth though was working in the team capacity, simply because you learn what strengths and weaknesses each team member has. Also, I would say the finance. I think the things that came for me as challenges as well make my growths. I think the financial aspect, it ended up being more beneficial for me because though I didn't think that it pertained to my concentration in particular, it made me more well-rounded. One of the things that I also did learn from here is, I'm used to being like a hard worker, and now you're ready to be more of a leader, more of a director, more of a manager. You're outside of the regular role of doing all the work. It's basically like you're overseeing, which is a bit different. The NBA has a lot of different career opportunities within various organizations. I think we had some people in this class that were healthcare, some finance, some marketing. So I think that was good. I definitely gained a real world experience through what they call the project based learning. Um, it was a bit different because it gave us like a hands-on approach to issues that other companies, organizations are facing. So I was very thankful for that because it wasn't just death by PowerPoint or practical applications of unpractical things. So I really did appreciate that. I would also say that this I would say that this learning experience has also given me like in-demand skills that I believe a lot of companies are looking for, because it teaches us when you're going through the problems that companies are currently facing, you kind of learn the solutions. So if I know the solution, I'm going out there to the real world. I say the real world because I'm leaving the military. I think it would be very beneficial. When I look at the concrete recommendations for the program improvement, um, I don't know. This is my personal opinion. I don't know that it would actually help more. I think it sounds good in theory, but I think there's a reason why there's a concept or just the things in place that there are. But I would appreciate being teamed more with people in the same concentration. So other HR, um, other people looking for HR professions. I think the reason it's not that way is because you're not always going to be teamed up with like minds. But I do think when you're looking at a career field, more than likely the people I'm going to be working on, the actual projects with in the future are going to be HR people. It wouldn't necessarily be me and a finance person working on an HR issue. I don't believe. Um, a lot of the courses in here kind of laid the foundation for what the concentration was. There was one HRM 501. I can't remember exactly what it stood for, but it definitely went to depth about what human resource management entails, and it kind of gave a better understanding of what to be looking for. It told us like what's expected of managers and employees. It taught us about how to leverage diversity within a company or organization. It gave us different ways to look at employee compensation and benefits, the different human resource systems and the labor employment laws. I was very grateful for that. It really focused in on what the concentration would be like, so you would know exactly what you're getting into. I think this is especially beneficial for someone who's going into the field because, again, it's an actual practical application. In all, I think I've learned a lot from the not only this past 8 weeks, but the entire MBA program, and I'm forever grateful for the opportunity. Thank you to everyone who went through the program with me and the instructors as well. Thank you for your time.